everybody, in this video you can verify your knowledge of Bach flower essences. And this remedy is for fear of unknown. And these fears are difficult to grasp. Fear of ghosts. And these people may decide to ask fortune teller, for example, to prevent these terrible events in the future. So the remedy is aspen. And this is a remedy for difficulty to decide between two options. First, the one seems the right, and then the second one, and this opinion changes very quickly, like a weather vane. And the remedy is Scleranthus. This remedy lacks a general orientation in the life and doesn't know what he really wants from his life. He may have many talents, but he feels that he is wasting his time because he doesn't feel any special attraction to some of these directions. So the remedy is wild oat. And this girl has a problem to concentrate on her task because she escapes into daydreaming or into air castles or in her fantasies. So the remedy is clematis. And this remedy wants to have a contact with people all the time, and he wants to talk and talk and talk. However, this talking is very selfish, and he doesn't pay attention to the other people, he doesn't pay attention to their needs, he just speaks about himself, and it's very annoying for the other people, so they have a tendency to avoid him. So the remedy is heather. And this person is very critical, like a judge. He wants to judge everybody around because he has very high standards, and almost nobody is able to fit into these standards, apart from him, of course. So he's very critical, and because of this criticism, the other people do not like him much. And for example, small children, when they are of this type, they may be bullied by schoolmates because he has a tendency to telling tales. So the remedy is beech. So this remedy is about a fear of snakes, of spiders, of criminals, of being alone, of financial problems, of conflict, of disease or of death. And these people usually keep this fear inside. They do not speak about it. So the remedy is mimulus. And this remedy keeps the other people in the distance, like a hedgehog. And when somebody tries to approach him emotionally, he bursts with anger. Then he calms down fast. But the other people sometimes have a tendency to avoid him because of this bad temper. And he often struggles with the time. He is always in the hurry. And the remedy is impatience. This girl cannot concentrate because she returns in her memories to her granny that has died already many years ago, but she still misses her a lot. So the remedy is honeysuckle. And this remedy is for panic. For the panic after being assaulted, or after a car accident, after watching a terrible movie or a horror, when you wake during the night and feel panicky. Or in somebody who becomes panicky whenever he hears the dentist drill his heart starts to beat fast. So the remedy is rock rose. And this remedy people that need this remedy make repeated efforts. And at first it seems they are quite successful, but then a problem comes and then they fail. And with every failure, they begin to doubt their abilities. And it is sometimes useful even when the patient has some disease, for example, a coronavirus or flu, or after operation, and he cannot recover from it. So the remedy is tension. This girl doesn't invest sufficient energy to her studies because she has just resigned, even when there is no real cause for this resignation. And the remedy is wild rose. And this girl cannot concentrate on her studies because she has no energy, she is totally exhausted. Because she had to invest a lot of energy to the previous exam and she has not recovered yet. This remedy is sometimes used even after, for example, flu or after some operation, after taking care of dear persons, when the person feels completely exhausted and cannot recover. So the remedy is olive. Or there may be a fear of losing self-control in this remedy, of a fear that you could hit somebody with your fist when getting angry, or that you can cry in front of the other people, or that you get crazy and that you end in a psychiatric hospital. And the remedy is cherry plum. And this person is a hard worker. He is able to do a lot of work and he is a strong will, and with this will he can overcome very difficult obstacles in his life. And the problem is that sometimes he overexerts himself, so that is why he may have physical problems, for example, because of this overexertion. So the remedy is oak. This is a remedy for people who repeat the same mistake over and over and cannot learn from their experience. And they get into the same unsatisfying relationships, they get into similar conflicts, for example, or they repeat the same exam with the same result over and over. So the remedy is chestnut butt. And this remedy pays a lot of attention to the external appearance. Every small spot on the skin can provoke nervousness and fear that it might be difficult to get rid of it because it spoils the general perfect image of the person. He may undergo plastic surgery, for example, or pay special attention to diets to be slim. So the remedy is crab apple. And this picture is especially stressful for people who need the following remedy, because there is an intense fear for the other people, especially when they are outside during the night, for example. They look every 5 minutes at the clock, and they have fantasies that there might be a car accident, for example, or that somebody assaulted our dear person. So the remedy is red chestnut. And this patient has a problem to make contacts with the other people because he hasn't learned this skill when he was small. and he is like a cold fish. He keeps distance, and it's difficult for the other people to approach him. And the remedy is water violet. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. And in the next video we will complete the whole set of Bach flower essences by the remedy test 2.